Moving on, I will also note that I agreed with and hear the chairman's comments in regard to coal mining. We lost another 620 miners last week who were laid off in my district in one small town alone, and yet I noticed that and it's true, some of these were started in the previous administration, so I'm not trying to pick on the administration, but explaining why I think this bill has some merit and why we should take a look at it. We're helping the Chinese figure out how to, it's technical assessment of coal mine gas recovery and utilization in China. Well, the Chinese don't seem to be having any problem competing with us on all kinds of different levels, and I don't understand why we're giving them grants to help them in their industries. Now, can you explain that to me?
Well, one of the purposes of the grant is actually for governance and capacity building. One of the things that we're trying to do in these foreign countries as they approach us for our advice and expertise is how do they raise the environmental standards that we have here in this country? If we are successful at what we're doing, if we can raise the environmental standards and environmental requirements and the governance of other countries, that puts our U.S. industry at a more equal footing in terms of our ability to compete.
And I'm wondering, that was $180,000, and I'm wondering if you all have given any mining operations in the United States $180,000 to help them with technical assessment of coal mine gas recovery and utilization. Because what my companies tell me generally is that you all come in and tell them they got to do it, they have to spend the money, or they get fined. So it looks like to me we're taking money out of the mines, out of the pockets of the mines in the United States, while we're giving money to help the Chinese mines figure out their problems.
Well, I think, Bill, bear in mind our mission. We actually
let me ask this question because my time is running out.
Okay.
Have you given any $180,000 grants to United States mines to help them with this same type of thing?
We work extensively with the U.S. Mining Commission on voluntary programs such as coal mine methane reduction. We understand it can be used as an energy source, and it's also
I'll use Mr. Dingell's.
It's also very explosive.
I'll use
as well.
Mr. Dingell's
So for
comment.
safety
Yes or
reasons as
no?
well.
Have you given any grants of a similar size, $180,000 or more, to U.S. mining concerns in regard to helping them mine coal?
I do not know. I'm not saying that we haven't. I'm just not aware of any personally.
All right. You don't have a list of those. Can you get me a list of all of those?
Of where we worked with the U.S. mining industry?
Where you've given grant money to help U.S. coal mines figure out better ways to give them money to help them put the equipment in or whatever's necessary, like you did the Chinese.
Okay.
And I'm looking at page 17 of your report. Technical assessment of coal mine gas recovery and utilization.
I'll see what we have in our files.
And like some of the others have said, I am glad that you recognize it's an international problem. One of our concerns has been that we think we're sending jobs with so many different regulations coming from so many different parts of the EPA and other agencies at one time, that we're actually sending a lot of jobs overseas. And as you recognize, we're reaping back pollution. And we think we need a better paced set of regulations and more reasonable regulations. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.
Gentleman's time has expired.